So Teddy is passed away, and Mia is really upset about it because she has lost her parents, and now she has nobody if she ever wakes up. And she has this decision: she can stay or she can leave, like die. So she gets really upset to the point where she doesn't want to do this anymore. She just wants to go back. She wants to go to heaven with everyone else, so she isn't lonely or. So it's a really hard decision, and she's giving up because of all the things he wasn't able to do, or he will never be able to do. So she starts running down the hall, just yelling, because nobody can hear her. She's a ghost? It's kind of confusing. But so then she falls to the ground, falls to her knees, and there's a door, and it opens, and she's yelling about how she wants it all over. So it's indicating that she's going to go to heaven because she doesn't want to do this anymore. She doesn't want to stay. So I teared up during this scene because of that. And so those are the doors. So that's what happened. If I Stay was pretty sad. Clannad After Story is probably the only thing that has I've ever been able to let my emotions out on for a video. So this one didn't really make me cry when Yushio. This is a spoiler, by the way. When Yushio dies, it didn't really make me cry. I just teared up because I was around people, and I don't really show emotion when I'm in public or with people. I wasn't in public. I was in my house, and my mom was around, so I didn't really want to. I just don't cry in front of, I'm not good at crying with people around me. But of course, when another scene in that Clannad After Story, I did cry. This was really sad though, and it was kind of hard not to cry because of how much she was a little girl, and she had her dad just let her in as a family again, and they just started being together, and let's just say the next episode got really confusing for me. So yeah, Clannad After Story was kind of sad. Really sad. If I was alone, I probably would have cried. Oh yeah, and flashbacks. I hate flashbacks. They did so many flashbacks in this, and that made things tough on me, because whenever there's a flashback, I usually don't survive. So yeah, that's Clannad After Story for you. Clannad After Story, Yushio's death for you. And yeah.
Please save Yushio. Nagisa!
So this is what I'm most afraid of, probably being copyrighted on, but this was just really sad. It didn't make me cry, but it made me, maybe, I can't remember, I might have cried. But I was definitely had tears in my, crying in my voice when I started, was yelling, I want to kill you, Ian, etc., etc. So yeah, that really got me. This was the second to last episode of Emerald Secret, and it didn't make me cry, but once again, I was going to kill, Ian was dead, but I wanted to kill Ian myself. Spoiler alerts, by the way. That's a spoiler alert. So yeah, maybe sad. I won't even lie, I thought Makoto was really annoying. She was probably one of the most annoying characters to me in the beginning of the series, until this point. Until she started, I don't want to spoil a lot, she got weak, that's what I'll say. She got weaker, and she gets to the point where she's gonna, go away, or disappear. But it's really hard to explain about why, so you should watch the anime canon, please. To help me not have to explain everything, because, I'm not a good explainer. So, she just wanted to get married? I don't know. Okay, I haven't watched this in a while. I can't really tell you. It's confusing me too, because I don't even remember. I remember everything, but at the same time, I don't remember it as clearly as Clannad, because I remember that, everything. That's all I remember out of my life. I'm kidding. But this I remember, but not as clearly as Clannad. This, okay, I can't really explain the wedding thing that's going on because they're teenagers. Alright, so this is where it starts getting like really sad to me. Like I remember this part. So he's just like cheering her up because she's a fox. I understand what I'm trying to say, but I don't understand what I'm saying. I don't even understand what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like I understand what is happening, but I can't really express it. But it's like really cute how he's like she really likes bells because she's a fox, if that makes any sense at all. And they have fun, etc. And then
Good job.
I don't know why this got me.
That's pretty fun, huh?
I-
Right, Makoto?
Okay, so this is when my dad just like, so I was going to cry, but then let's just say my dad barged into my room, and you know I don't really cry when people are around me, so I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna stop tearing up. Hey, Dad. That's literally what I did. Just literally what I did. So I really wish I did get to cry, but I did tear up, and I almost did cry. Like I felt the tears coming. But of course, I have to be interrupted, and my feels have to stop. Well, the feels were still there, but like my emotion has to stop coming. My emotion has to like be held back. But oh yeah, and then she starts getting tired, and we all know what that means. That means that it's time for them to go, because every single movie or / anime does this. It's just like, I'm tired. And then you're supposed to be hit by feels. Like, there were sadder parts in this anime, but I didn't really get sad out of the other parts. This is the only part I got sad out of in canon and almost cried. The others I didn't really cry at all. Alright, now we're the scene that things actually got me. The feels was really hard because of the character development that we got to. After seeing some reviews on this anime, I have figured out that I wasn't really crying because it was Nagisa, but more of like Tomoya, because you get really connected to the character Tomoya, and when he has to go through all this, it really gets you more than you think it gets you. It hits you right where, like, it hit me right where I had issues like, it let out it had like a key of making me actually show emotion, and it only did it in this anime. I tried to watch another anime that was really sad. It was sad, but it didn't work. It didn't really give me a way. So this did make me cry, but this was still the only anime that's actually made me cry. Every other anime, someone either barges in and makes me stop myself from crying so that like nobody wonders why I'm crying, or I just have issues crying. However, I do cry a lot if I'm like punished, but that's really it. But in like the watching movies, videos, animes world, I don't really cry that much. I do tear up, but this made me cry myself to sleep. This made me really, this was just like a big earthquake to just a big tornado that just goes into you, and it just makes you it messes up your emotions. It just mixes your emotions, and you just bawl out, and you're just like, it's the only thing that's ever like made me have tears roll down my cheeks, like that. Like, it was so many tears, like I was just like streams of tears. It's the only thing that's ever done that to me and affected me in that way. The only type of movie or anime or, anything that's ever done that to me, except for, as I said before, if I'm punished, I always cry. And that's a very embarrassing fact to say, but this is why I really love this anime, because it found another part of me that I was longing to find. The part of me that had really deep emotions and showed the emotions And that's why I really love this anime, is because I actually found another part of me, and I learned things out of this anime. I found parts of me, not just this part, but like I found how to like love like the world, and how not my life isn't crappy like him. That's really everything that the anime taught me. It taught me. I'm probably just gonna make a review about it, but that's what I'll say about that right now. But once again, the flashbacks killed me. That was probably one of the biggest problems with me. Why I cried was probably because of all of these flashbacks. No, I cried when she was like, I just cried during the whole thing, and then the flashbacks made it harder, and him talking about you promised that you wouldn't leave me, that was also really hard to deal with. It was all pretty hard to deal with, honestly. This is definitely my top one favorite anime. If I ever make a list, it will be on the top, and I'm sure of it. I know some people don't like this, and I respect their opinion. But it to me is it gave me it gave me it showed me parts of me I never knew I had. So yeah, that was really beautiful anime. You should watch it. Spoiler alert.
We never should have met.